Barcelona 1, Rayo Vallecano 0. And guys, honestly, that was a tough watch. But guys, we pulled through. Barcelona got the job done. And we're going to talk about this game on Match Reaction. 3 points, that is all that matters. I wish we saw pretty football, and we did at times, but we were not clinical. But guys, ultimately, Barcelona, they won the game, and the 3 points is all that matters. I know the performance was kind of suspect at times. I know we suffered at times, and we're going to get into all of that stuff. But guys, like this video up, like target for today, 12 likes, and guys, road to 700 subs. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And also leave your thoughts down below because I want to hear who's your man of the match. You thought, what do you think about the game and what could have changed? But guys, this game right here, genuinely, I knew coming into it that Rayo Vallecano, they are 6th place in La Liga. I think they will finish in the Europa League spots. I know what Rayo Vallecano is going to give us. They already gave us a very tough game. Dani Olmo's debut goal when he won 2-1. So I already know what we were walking into. But ultimately, guys, it was once again that type of game. Rayo, high pressing. They are very well structured. And Barcelona, they had a slow start. Rayo wasn't threatening us, but also Barca were not threatening. Until around the 15th, 16th minute, Barcelona for the next 20 minutes played well. And then we got our goal. We got our goal via a penalty, right? And guys, that penalty, in my opinion, people might call it soft, off a corner. There's always tugging and all that stuff. There's a lot of contact. That's always happening in corners. But I thought it was a penalty. The ref gave it, VAR gave it, and the guy was tugging it for a while. So I think it was clear and obvious. And then Barcelona, Robert Lewandowski, clutch penalty, puts it away. And Barcelona, they get their 1-0 lead. But we couldn't really build on from that. Rayo, the end of that first half, they were threatening left, right, and center. But guys, the implications of this game, Barcelona, they jump Real Madrid, Atlético Madrid. Both teams, they played each other. They drew last week, and both teams, they drew this week. Barcelona won once again. And 2025, we have racked up win after win after win. And Barcelona, even when we're not playing well so far, recently in the last 6 weeks, we are getting the job done. And it's huge from going from 3rd place to 1st. Barcelona, people were calling us what? They were saying October champions, October FC. Well, guess what? We're 1st place in La Liga. We're through. We don't have a playoff, unlike some teams, that have to play a playoff game. And guys, as much as I thought the game was suspect, the 3 points were all that matters, and we got the job done. Hansi Flick, his lineup, I thought it was questionable. I don't really like the duo of Gavi at the 10 and Lewandowski as the striker. I think that when you put Gavi and Lewandowski, you suffer Lewandowski's lack of running and pressing, but then Gavi's not really a 10. He's just a tenacious brother. On defense, he can run that position well, but offensively, he's not Dani Olmo. And guys, man, I have to say this, credit where credit is due, because as much as I criticized Lewandowski, I thought that he had a decent game and he scored his goal. He missed one chance in the second half, but for the most part, I will say this, that was a clutch penalty. And Robert Lewandowski, in the past couple weeks, he has been clutch. Ultimately, he hasn't had great performances here and there, picked up some goals, but against Benfica, 2 goals, clutch penalties. I know they're penalties. Against Álvarez, a clutch tap-in. I know it's a tap-in, but he has to score. He has to be there so Barcelona get the 3 points. And today, clutch penalty in off the post. It's unsavable from the goalie. And Barcelona, outside of that in the first half, Raphinha had 2 chances. Yamal had a chance. I thought both of our guys, our wingers, I didn't think that they played that well. I actually think that, honestly, you could say Robert Lewandowski was the best out of the 3 today. How surprising. But Raphinha, honestly, you got to give me a goal today. He had 3 chances, has to score 1, especially that first half one, the 1v1. Raphinha, his finishing was off it today, and that's why I'm happy. When Raphinha and Yamal was off it, the defense pulled through. And the defense really, they really pulled through. Because Yamal, to be honest, it was one of his quieter days. And the last guy I want to talk about out of the attacking players, Dani Olmo. And I have to say this, guys. Hansi Flick, why did you not start him? I understand the injury concerns. But Dani Olmo, guys, once again, This brother, did you see some of the turns, some of the skill moves, some of the weight of passes to Raphinha? You know, this guy is a proper number 10. And guys, this is why I call him the glue of Barcelona. Yamal might be our best player, and he had a bad game today, sure, you know. Fair enough. He is still 17. Fair enough. Whatever. Raphinha was off it today, right? A lot of guys were off it today offensively. But Dani Olmo, he showed his class, you know. And that's why I say we need a lot more match winners and ballers, you know. Just point blank, because if Raphinha and Yamal have a bad game, Dani Olmo is there. And honestly, I wish that he scored. He didn't get an assist, but you see that he can run that number 10 position unlike other players. And guys, what can I say? He's one of our best players. I don't know what's up with the injury concerns with Dani Olmo, but genuinely, he is, you know, in my opinion, our best number 10. I don't think it's a debate, in my opinion, you know. And then, guys, I honestly have to say credit to Íñigo Martínez. For me, he was the man of the match. For me, guys, Íñigo Martínez was the man of the match. How many crosses did he defend? How many times last-ditch tackles? How many times was he just there? And when the few times he weren't there, Szczęsny did his job. Eric Garcia, when he came on, he did his job. Koundé, when he came on, did his job. Kabarsi, the back line, Balde did all right defensively. And honestly, offensively, Balde gave us something, an outlet today. Decent performance for him, but Íñigo, he was better than the rest. For me, 9 out of 10 performance for Íñigo Martínez. And honestly, we need that. We needed good defense today, because on another day, this Barca team has struggled to keep clean sheets. But hey, ever since Szczęsny has been, you know, ramping up, I feel like this defense actually has been slightly better, and it's going in an upwards trajectory, and we need that. But guys, outside of the defense, I think Pedri was our best player once again. I think that Pedri, let me change my screen. Guys, genuinely, Pedri, forget about Barcelona being our best player or top 3, whatever, or La Liga. Pedri's one of the best players in the world. He rarely has an off day. I don't even think it's crazy to say so. Pedri, once against Pedri Gonzalez, bro. This guy, this is a midfielder. This is his best season. I've never seen Pedri been absolutely this consistent. It's always high level after high level after high level. You know, even in our run of games where we were losing at the end of 2024, Pedri was still dropping 9 out of 10s. It wasn't his fault while we were dropping points. And guys, one thing I have to criticize today, ultimately, Hansi Flick, I know you're my guy. I made videos before you even came here. I wanted this guy as the manager. But I questioned not just the lineup. Fair enough. You know, you start Hector Fort due to some reasons. Fair enough. You know what I'm saying? I just say, Hansi Flick, I think that you took too long for the substitutions to bring on Ferran Torres, you know, to even bring on Dani Olmo. Why not do it at halftime? I think on another day, it could have cost us, to be honest. And I have to be real with you guys. I would love to be positive all the time, but I think Hansi Flick, had you make each substitution just 10 minutes earlier, I think Barcelona would have suffered less, because the last 10, 15 minutes of the game were very hard to watch. But ultimately, I am so thankful that we pulled through. You know, Raphinha and Yamal, once again, they did not have their best games, but Barcelona, they pulled through off of playing defense. Hansi Flick, you know what I'm saying? Lewandowski scored the goal, but Hansi Flick, he took a play out of the Xavi playbook, the 1-0 FC, 1-0 wins all the way through, and we're going to win that league title. You know, if we're going to play bad, give me the 1-0 victory. I'll take that. But honestly, in the future, I want to see some better performances. But guys, I'm not complaining, because we took advantage. Real Madrid, Atlético, they both dropped points, and Barcelona picked up the 3 points. And that's honestly all that matters, right? But guys, honestly, I hope we play better. You know, we're going to have a lot more home games in the second half of the season, the rest of the season to come, you know, at the Olympic Stadium. I want to see more good football, but when we can't play good football, just like today, Rayo Vallecano, I'm going to reference this game a lot. We got the job done. 1-0. Who's your man of the match? For me, I have to say Íñigo Martínez. I think 9 out of 10, if not 10 out of 10 performance. But guys, that's just me. Let me know down below, who's your man of the match? What do you guys think about the game? Guys, let me know. I really want to know. Let's see some conversation in the chat or down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Barca got the dub, and I will see y'all in the next one. Visca Barca.